Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. I'm Christina and I'm going to be doing your February 2019 reading. So first we're going to take a look at the overall energies that are playing out for this month. I saw for a lot of you guys there's been some loss, some grief, some sadness, but there is a jewel within, and that fell out. There's a jewel within a teardrop there. So that means that there is like a blessing in disguise, but it's all about your perception as I'm seeing. So this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 2019. And that's so weird because in my mind I just kept seeing this card. I didn't see that when I was shuffling, but I just saw that in my mind, and this is the card that came out. So you have achievement there as an overall energy, and you have Zen Garden, inner sanctuary. So you're coming to a place of peace within yourself, I think, in regards to this loss. And I think that you guys, a lot of you guys, are going to be focusing more on your dreams. And I just see achievement here coming in for you all through a difficult situation, and a situation where someone or something was extracted from your life, but it's moving you into achievement, okay, and into a more peaceful place. Even though I see that some of you guys with this grief are feeling a little confused, sad, possibly lonely, okay, but I think staying focused on your dreams will help you to move through this period with that card coming out. I'm going to look a little bit more into that as well. I'm seeing choice and mental repetition, okay? So I feel like for some of you, that's where you have a choice to use the energy to stay sad and stay in like an energy of grief, or you have a choice to focus on what it is that you want to achieve moving forward, okay? And then mental repetition is going to have a lot to do with that, whether it's negative repetition, okay, which is going to create blockages for you, or whether it's of a positive nature, which is going to help propel you towards what it is that you want to achieve. But you have a choice to stay stuck in that energy or to move forward and focus on your dreams. So you have two cards that flipped over. We have acceptance and we have progress. So that's really nice to see come out. So I think that you guys are, this month, you guys are coming into a place where you're just kind of like accepting that something or someone has been extracted, and we're making progress and moving forward into what we want to achieve. That is the underlying energy. I am seeing negativity there, okay? So there's a need to kind of shift your perspective, like I said, and see the blessing and the gift with what it is that you may have lost. I'm going to get into the tarot and look a little deeper. I see as I open the deck the sun coming out. This tells me that a lot was illuminated for you guys. This also tells me that you're moving into a lighter energy, like finding your happiness. But some of you guys are stuck in the past. So that's where that negativity is probably coming from. And that feeling that I'm seeing of some of you guys feeling lost and confused or lonely. Like because you're stuck in the past about something. But let's see what Spirit wants to say to you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Alright, so I have a card that flipped over, and it's the Ten of Cups in reverse. So yes, that's like big time loss. Really creating a lot of sadness, a lot of disharmony, That's just all the cups being emptied. So that's could be the whole breakdown even of a family. We have the Seven of Wands coming out. So a lot of you may be feeling really guarded after this has happened, after experiencing this. After experiencing injustices, I feel, with this justice coming out in reverse. That's why you're feeling so guarded, so defensive, because of the pain that you're going through that was more than likely caused by some injustices, okay, that were done to you. And that injustice is coming right underneath the acceptance card there. So it's not like you accept, you know, bad treatment, but where you're able to come into an acceptance like, okay, this happened, this is what I experienced, why did it happen, how did I get here, what did I learn from it, so that I can progress. You have the tower coming out in reverse, so I feel like you dodged a bullet. Some of you could have been dealing with a Libra and they're coming up in reverse. That's some of you. But you dodged a bullet here, I feel. And I feel like, see, that wants to like flip over. Here we are. It's like, to me, this is where you invested a lot into the situation. And you were investing so much into it. And at the center here, we have this injustice. But I feel like even though you were investing so much into it, it wasn't balanced. It wasn't balanced, and there may have been actual injustices done. I have the Hangman coming out in the upright. So for some of you, you may have walked away from something. And you just decided to stop sacrificing yourself. You decided to stop going back and forth about something. Okay. And for others of you, again, this is where things just became illuminated. This is too many cards. Like, I'm not happy here. This is not where my happiness lies. And we decided to defend ourselves and not allow ourselves to continue to self-sacrifice there with that, I feel. You have a couple cards that came out. We've got the Two of Pentacles and we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Two of Pentacles coming under that Seven of Wands, I feel like you guys, a lot of you all, made a decision. You had to make a decision. It might have been hard. There was some imbalance here, I feel. Again, you made a decision to defend yourself, I feel, really. And with that Four of Pentacles in reverse coming under this Justice card, I feel like the situation was so imbalanced that it caused you to feel very insecure. This is what I feel. For some of you guys, I feel like you let go of this situation because it was imbalanced, because of the injustices being done. And now, like, because I'm just kind of clarifying this Four of Pentacles, I feel like some of you guys decided to let go. And in letting go, you allowed yourself to come into this Empress energy where, and see, it's coming here under this achievement, under focusing on your dream, acceptance and progress, where you're able to, under you dodging a bullet, where you're able to really start to manifest and create what you want to create, and allow yourself to expand and allow yourself to grow moving forward here. Okay, that's where this progress, that's with you taking on that Empress energy. I know that's your energy there. You're really coming into a place of expansion here, which is great. And that's where that progress is coming in. So we have the Four of Swords here. That's coming up right underneath the Tower there in reverse. So yeah, it's like I feel like you guys put something to rest. And by putting this thing to rest, like you really dodged a bullet there, okay? And here we have the Ten of Swords. I love to see it in this position because this is showing me that you're releasing all those swords that were put into your back, you know, with this unjust situation. You are releasing, and I feel like this is you, you know, like, where am I investing my energy into? You're making progress, and you're starting to invest it into what you want to achieve for your own self, Sagittarius, which is great. That's really, really great. We'll take a few more cards, and then we'll pull you some advice and see where all of this is leading you on a soul level. But honestly, I feel like I know that you guys are hurting right now, but I see movement, I see progress, and so I see like the beauty on the other side of that pain that you may be going through, okay? We have a couple cards that came out. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Two of Wands. Both of these are coming up in the reverse, Sag. So for some of you, like where this negativity is, this underlying energy, and I'm seeing boundaries under that. For some of you, you may not have completely left the situation, or you're still going back and forth with it in your internally, okay? And there is, again, a sense of great imbalance there with this Queen of Pentacles, you know, and or this is like codependency. 1 second, please, you guys. Sorry about that, guys. So, like I was saying, for some of you guys, this is where it's showing me that there's a great imbalance in, especially like if this is on the home front, you know, in the home environment, or in some type of relationship, or within the family, something, just a really big imbalance where I feel one person was doing more, okay, than the other. And I feel there could have been some codependency issues here with that Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting. I see the Ten of Pentacles twice here with this. So I feel that you're moving into this energy here. I feel like you're coming out of this energy of possibly feeling like you're lacking, like something's missing, possibly feeling codependent, or just maybe even imbalance within yourself, or just the imbalance in the situation. But either way, it's like you're coming into a more stable place, I feel, with this Ten of Pentacles, okay? Now you have the Two of Wands here. And so for me, this is like a need to kind of go within, okay? To move into a new direction. This is where I feel like some of us are needing to guard ourselves, really, from something or someone, and move into a new direction because of these injustices. But we may be feeling insecure here about a decision we made as well. We could be feeling insecure about it. And there's the Nine of Pentacles that came out. So again, like some of us are feeling codependent, okay? I'm seeing the King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And for others of you, this is you, again, this is your energy that you're picking up as a King of Pentacles, coming to a much more stable place, a much more stable energy within yourself, okay? Abundant. But just a need to go within and move into another direction, okay? Out of the conflict, because you don't want it, you don't need it. And that's why you dodged a bullet, because in putting this to rest and allowing yourself to grow and expand, you know, and move forward and progress and accept, this is coming right under, you know, progress. It's like we're coming out of the conflict. We're coming out of conflict with others. We're coming out of, you know, a mental conflict as well. We are starting to come out of that. We have the Knight of Cups that also flew out here. Okay. So I feel like, well, actually, I feel like this is speaking of the Five of Wands in reverse, you know, and with that Knight of Cups in reverse, that's where someone's making an offer that is really not like what we want. It's maybe not even what we thought, or this could be where we were being led on. And this, again, is why we dodged a bullet, because we're coming out of the conflict, and we were being led on somehow, some way anyway. So that's why we dodged a bullet. We have the Fool coming out here in reverse. All right, and that's coming out there over the Seven of Pentacles. You releasing. For some of you, I feel like you realized that what you were investing in, like, it was just too risky. It was too risky because of the injustices, because of the imbalance. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign with this Emperor, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel strongly that a lot of you are taking on this energy. I mean, you are a fire sign yourself, Sagittarius. But I feel like you're taking on this energy where you're really standing in your power, okay, and your authority with this situation that I feel was very one-sided, okay. Some of you may be delaying this new journey, though, because you have yet to figure out what direction you want to move into, although we have progress here, okay? So some of you may be kind of delaying this new journey. I wanted to look at this Fool and why the Fool was in reverse, and I have the Moon in the reverse. So I do feel like for some of you there were things revealed. It's possibly things revealed concerning you being led on, or just an offer being made to you that just wasn't what you needed and what you wanted, but that there was no victory with someone. It's like this was revealed, and this is how you came to understand, like, you know, this is just too risky for me. It's too risky for me to continue to invest in, and I want to release. You dodged a bullet because it was too risky. For others of you, this is where you're facing your fears, okay? Like, your new journey may be a little bit delayed, but you are beginning to face your fears, especially any subconscious fears that you may have had about letting go or moving forward, you know, with something. And you're coming out of hardship here, okay? You're coming out of hardship. You're not going to be, some of you may have a fear that you're going to be left out in the cold or alone. All right, and I feel like some of you are releasing that fear, and you're coming out of that hardship as you release. I took one more card, and that's beautiful to clarify, okay? And it was the Ace of Pentacles that flew out. So that's beautiful energy to fly out as a clarifier there for the tarot. That's where you're being offered like a golden opportunity, a new beginning, something with stability, something with room to grow, something that has longevity in it, whether that's a relationship or a dream or a job or just anything moving forward. After all of this, you have this being offered to you, and that's coming right over that Justice card, okay? Just a need to, and this person with the Two of Wands in reverse, he's in reverse. So like I said, some of you guys, you need to find your direction, but he's looking in this direction. See, he's looking in this direction even though he's in the reverse. So he knows what direction he needs to go in. If he just goes within, which this card has a lot to do with going within, If he goes within, he'll find his direction, and he'll see that it's this Ace of Pentacles where there's room to grow and there's longevity there for him. This energy that he's moving into, okay? Of stability, of longevity. Now, as the underlying energy there, I do have the Three of Cups. This, I feel, has a lot to do with discontentment. Some of you could have been dealing with a third-party situation. But I do feel like that's kind of where that negativity is coming into. Like, there may be a discontentment here because something was lost, or you had to leave something, or something left you. Okay? You have the Page of Wands there in reverse. Some of you guys might have got really frustrated and just decided to move on, and the foundation wasn't sturdy, you know, or some of you decided to divorce or just end the relationship, okay? Some of you guys could have been dealing with someone who was, you know, dealing with other people, and you got really frustrated, you know, with it. You moved away from it because they weren't making, you know, any moves to commit. And you just had, with the Ace of Swords, this epiphany, or, you know, it's just like, no. You use that sword of truth to cut out what needed to be cut out, and that's okay. So, with the Ace of Swords there and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel really good about, you know, how you're moving forward right now. All right, moving forward with truth, finding clarity, moving towards that which is stable, moving towards that which has growth for you. Now, we're going to pull a card of advice for you overall, okay? Let's pull 2 cards of advice. We're going to pull one from the Whispers of Love. You're being asked to look at your pattern in relationships, Sagittarius, okay? And you know what that means for yourself. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Some of you guys, you need to take a break from all this. Some of you guys really need to ask for help, okay? To get through, you know, this energy here. So you can move into this energy, We all need help sometimes. And you guys are in need of replenishing right now. And just taking a break from all of this, okay? Take a break and focus on you. Focus on getting out of this negative energy. We have a couple that flew out here. What we have that flew out as advice in regards to love was forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So for those of you who, you know, got burned by someone, you know, which I feel happened in some way where there was a lot of injustice done, forgive the person, because that's more so for you. You never have to talk to them again. You never have to see them again. You don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to let them back into your life. You don't even have to tell them that you forgive them. You just do that with inside yourself so that you can be able to move forward with what it is you want to achieve here, so you can progress, so you can, you know, be able to practice acceptance. I know it's easier said than done, but it really will help you to move forward and out of this energy here, okay? Where this person is basically drowning in negativity, okay? Now, the other advice there was consider your foundation. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. But for some of you guys, though, I feel like it's more so what the title of the card is. Consider your foundation, okay? Like, like I showed you with that Four of Wands in reverse, is the foundation sturdy? What are we investing what are we investing in? Are we investing in something that is too risky? Okay? Or are we investing in our legacy? Are we investing in longevity, in what's stable? What is stable and has room to grow, for growth, okay? Or are we investing in you know, something or someone who's making an offer that's really not what we need and what we truly want. Okay? Consider our foundation. We're going to pull you an overall advice card. Sag, and then we're going to see where all this is leading you on a soul level, and we'll wrap up your reading, okay? I'm seeing that blade come out there, guys, so in this deck, so I'm feeling like a lot of you had to cut somebody out, or there's a need for you to cut something or someone out, and you know that. We'll do one more shuffle here, and we'll pull you some overall advice, okay? Wow, right away. And I saw that when I opened up the deck. Underlying energy, the ancient ones. I feel like your ancestors are helping you. They want to help you. I feel like we need to release. There's some release that we need to do. Okay. So we have card 58, the Tree of Life. This is coming out as your advice. Okay. Overall advice for the month, Sag. So we're going to read that. That's card 58. This comes in the upright. These cards come reversal or upright. So since it came out upright for you, we will read the essence of the card and we will read the invitation as your advice overall. The essence. The Tree of Life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, the source of destiny. To be whole in your life's journey, it is important to have deep roots and high branches. That's talking about your foundation, okay? A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. So you want to move into the energy of what gives you deep roots, okay? Whether that's a relationship, a dream, a job, just within yourself. The invitation to find health and balance in your life. Reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. Okay, how do you dance, positively or in a negative way? If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing and you're feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself up to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. With your heart's longings, which is that achievement there, okay? Now we're going to pull your last card. I think that was beautiful advice for you. And I think that it went perfectly with what we've been talking about here. And these cards lay side by side. You know, about a foundation and about your roots, which is about your foundation, okay? I feel like for a lot of you guys too, the situation this is just something that Spirit said to me. Like what you went through, it made you stronger. It made your roots stronger, so you're not able to topple over easily moving forward, okay? Like it made your foundation stronger, okay? So that's one reason you're being advised to forgive, because you know people come into our lives and sometimes like these people are really shitty, straight up, or they bring these really shitty energies or situations into our lives. But a lot of times, like, yeah, they might be shitty, but they're playing that shitty role because that's the role that needs to be played for you to get what you need to get out of it, even if it has to happen through pain. Okay, the underlying energy there also, guys, was love who you are. You are divine. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. So it's just like making you stronger as a person, you know, making your foundation within yourself stronger. And I'm seeing transformation as I say that to you. Where is this leading, Sagittarius, on a soul level? And this is going to be your last card. reach out. I just did a reading. I believe it was Capricorn, and they got the same card. Reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. So this is saying that this is where this is leading you. Being able, I feel, to really connect, to your higher self, connect with others. I'm sorry about that glare there. To connect with others, to connect with the universe, to connect with your spirit guides, because I see spirit guides as an underlying energy here. I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. So again, it's made your foundation stronger. Okay, and then you have the ancient ones here as an underlying energy here with the spirit guides. So they're really helping you along this journey. And I think that this journey has really watered your roots and grew your roots and led you into a place where you're able to reach out to the universe, to the divine, to your guides, and really pull down some frequencies that are helping you to progress and achieve what it is that you're here to achieve. Okay, if that makes sense to you. Even if this made you more of an empathetic person as well, to where you're able to reach out to others and be of a helping hand, like it says, to help unite and to help heal humanity, okay, through this experience. So, these are the messages that I have for you, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you all the best. I'm wishing you healing. I'm congratulating you on this, on your progress, on your achievement that you're coming into. So take care, all right? Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You look good, baby, like you look good, all right? All right, Sag, you take care. I'll see you soon.